Hey everyone, so today we're taking a look at a project that took me quite a bit of time to do, and just in the nick of time because of all the current world events. So today, I introduce you to my e-trike. This thing that I have created is basically a road running vehicle designed to run without the need of a driver's license, but still some common sense of course. It is a e-trike designed to use a solar panel, a battery, and a charge controller to all manage everything. So let's get started. Now I got this e-trike off of TradeMe. It's a local eBay equivalent over here in New Zealand. The seller was able to graciously ship it to me, and I got a knock on the door a day or so later, with the e-trike delivered straight to our house. So the trike itself is a fairly basic little thing. It doesn't have a lot of gears, but we don't need a lot. It does have like 2 gears, a high and a low, so that's perfect enough. So I ended up making a basket using 2 baskets technically, flipped one upside down and wired it to the second one, and then cut the bottom out of one of them to act as the top. I then used a bit of garden hose as a sort of make it a little less scratchy, shall I say, and a little bit more nicer. So after that, I then ordered a solar panel. This is a 20 volt, 100 watt solar panel, if I remember right. If not, it was a 12 volt, 100 watt, but basically 100 watts of power delivered from this panel, and that plugs into a charge controller. Now the charge controller is an MPPT, it's this exact model here. You program it via its weird little display and keys to output your desired voltage and amperage for the battery. This thing also has a little manual for it that you can download as well, so yeah. That then plugs into the charge port on the battery that is bolted to the back of the bike. This is just held there with a piece of wood that's sandwiched between the grid and all that on the back. It works. It's not the most cleanest, but this thing is designed as a workhorse, not to win a beauty pageant. And overall, I have to say this thing's pretty cool. I've yet to take it out on the road because I need to get myself a lock chain. Just, length of like really long steel chain with a massive padlock to keep this thing nice and safe and secure. I also will put a set of dash cameras on it. You can buy them now pretty cheap. They bolt onto the frame. Other than that, a horn. That is easy enough. I can buy them fairly cheap. I can wire it into the battery's power supply for this thing, or just outright just go to using a battery offer its own battery or something for it. Either way, that works. But for now, this thing is done. I can easily add in the bells and whistles later. Literally. I will probably also put a GPS tracker in it somewhere. I won't say where though. But basically a device that lets me know where it is if it is stolen. So, thieves be warned. Yeah. Anywho's, a bike like this is designed to not need any external power via the solar panel. Most people would think, oh, don't e-bikes charge from pedaling? No, they don't. Because, well, one, the resistance from pedaling would be way too high for most people to want to do that. It would work on a downhill, and that's where they use regenerative braking. The problem is, those models cost a lot of money. The motor itself, the one I've ordered, is this one. It is a 250 watt motor. The maximum amount that you can have on New Zealand's roads without a driver's license or a bike license is 300. So I got just 50 under. And that is perfectly fine for me. I don't need a lot of power, I just need something that once I get going on the road, I can get going. It seems to work fine though. Now, as of the type of motor, this is just a hub motor. These are just kind of in the center of the tire on your front wheel. These are easy to install. Yes, it might not have as much traction as a rear wheel, but on a trike, you don't really have that option unless you make a custom motor. Yes, you can get ones that mount in the middle of the frame, but mid-frame ones are really hard to install, and also, in my opinion, they're also really, really expensive, and maintenance with those is really hard. With these, it's like, oh, if the motor burns out, I can order a new motor and then just get it re-spoked onto the wheel. That's that. So I also ordered a pump for the wheels, the air pump. I might also order some patches and a few other things down the line as soon as I get the chance to. Overall though, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. The ability to literally charge my bike on the go, or more or less when I'm parking it, because I remember right, this battery probably won't like being charged and discharged at the same time. So what I'm going to do is just unplug or put a little switch in somewhere that all I have to do when I'm in park is just flip a switch and it will start charging the battery in its parking spot. There is also a little stick that I can prop up the solar panel with to give it a good spot to get plenty of power. And yeah, that's about it. This thing is just designed as a workhorse. That's pretty much it. There is not any beauty in it. It's just a basic frame holding the solar panel onto the body of this thing. I would also like to thank a friend of mine, Web Surfer, for actually helping create this creation. He was the one that was able to get quite a bit of the parts listed up for me in terms of what I needed, and was able to help with quite a bit of it. I would like to thank them. They're a real nice person and deserve a good bit of credit for what they did. Outside of that, yeah. Yeah. I hope you do enjoy, and yeah, with all that's going on, I'm glad I managed to build a bike, because that thing is really important right now with the way that fuel is priced. I'm just using photons, everyone. Have a good one. Bye! Blah.